This man is definitely a genius. He actually found a discarded propane tank in a pile of trash. First, he removed the valve from the tank, then filled it with water to prevent any safety risks while working on it later. Next, he used a cutting tool to remove the tank's base, then switched to a grinding brush to strip off all the paint from the surface. After that, he marked a rectangle on the tank with a ruler, then used the cutting tool to remove the excess in the middle. It's important to cut the metal sheet in half. Then he welded these two metal sheets to each side of the rectangle to form a trapezoid. Next, he marked a pattern on both sides with more metal sheets, cutting them to match, so he could weld them onto the sides, then welded another metal sheet on top to seal it. Next, he used two circular molds to draw circles at the bottom of the tank, then cut along these circular marks with the cutting tool. Before finishing the cut, he welded a hinge at the outer edge, so that once fully cut, it became a door. In the center, he welded a circular glass cover over the hole he had drawn. Next, he drilled a hole near the door, and installed a screw as a latch. Now it was time to make an ash collection tray. He marked it out on the tank, cut it into a grid pattern, then welded a small ash collection box made from square tubes underneath. After that, he took a 90-degree exhaust pipe and placed it on top of the tank, marking the spot, then cut according to the markings, and welded the exhaust pipe into place. At this point, the stove was mostly complete. To mount it on the wall, he welded 3 corner brackets with holes at the handle position. Once he reached the stage, he coated the entire surface with high-temperature, rust-resistant paint. Next, he held it up to the wall, marking the hole positions, then drilled holes based on these marks, installed expansion bolts, and mounted it, connecting an extended flue. With that, the propane tank-turned-heating stove was finished. When he uses it, he just needs to add firewood and light it. The room heats up quickly, and he can even use it to boil water or make tea. So, what do you think of his idea? Out of 10, how would you rate his creativity?